What's up, everybody? We got a new video for you here at the Wallace Farm and Sawmill, and today we're going to be sawing more pallet wood.
Back at you, and we do have a new video. Check this out, guys. I've been doing some log yard cleanup. I've been moving things around, opening things up, and sorting things where they go. I'm nowhere near finished, but
are you ever?
No, you're never.
Is anybody
finished.
Ever really finished?
I'm trying to just reorganize things. It's been a long time of getting a lot of logs in, and I want to get things back to, you know, this log comes in and then it leaves out like in the time and order that they come in. Even sometimes you can cherry pick. If you own a sawmill, you'll do what we call cherry picking, where you go through and you grab the best logs and do the right things with them, and then some of the uglies get left to the side, the little knotty, terrible logs. Anyway, so I've been trying to go through and organize and saw up and get through with some old orders and stuff, so I have opened up a lot of space on the log yard. Kind of hard to show, but it's lots of big open areas now, which is a good thing. I got a couple piles of logs right over here. I'm gonna clean up all the way around this building and sort this whole section. Probably Tuesday. We got some nice weather coming in Tuesday, right?
Yes, I cannot wait either.
63 and sunny, and we can definitely get behind that. So the first two logs that we brought over to the sawmill here are clear examples of cherry picking. We have definitely passed up those two logs in the past, and now we're going to turn them into pallet wood. Now the reality is we are going to turn trash to treasure here because they are worth something. We're going to cut some pallet wood, and we'll show you guys how we make some. So today we're actually cutting some short wood, some 24-inch material, and we're going to take it right out of this stock because it's cut to the correct length to do that. So that's what we're going to do. Why not? Got a little bit of leftover stuff from yesterday. It hasn't been chopped. So we got two blocks, one for one length, one for another that comes in here.
This is a 24-inch.
So now we're cutting 24-inch pallet material, and it's being stacked over here. So at this point, it's really just a rinse and repeat cycle, huh, Britt?
That is it.
That's what we do. We will try to go ahead and get you guys a couple different angles and positions and show you guys kind of what it's like to do some pallet production here. But Miss Brittany does a lot of chopping. I will saw the log all the way down, and then a lot of times, once it gets fully square, I grab them from here, and I bring them, we're going to whirl around here, guys, to right there on that rack. That way Miss Brittany can go from the rack to the chop saw to the stack. So we got a little method. It works for us. Let's warm her up to get her day started. Now guys, I'm going to show you how our normal procedure works here of what we do. So a lot of times Britt may pull one or two of these off the top as the mill's running, and she'll be chopping if she's not behind. But once we're in our routine of sawing log after log after log, a lot of times she can get behind. So what I will do to keep the mill running and things being chopped, we use that rack over there, or those two sawhorses, as a background rack, like where you background lumber to be chopped as we go. So I'll go ahead now and start to drag these off and take them over there. So I'll come over here like so, set those right in there. I usually get 2 at a time, sometimes 3 at a time. 12 foot long, 2 at a time, pretty steady. 10 foot long, 3 at a time is okay. Now obviously, I know why that log was picked over a bunch. It wasn't the best, but we got some material out of it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna roll the next log up and keep things sawing while she keeps chopping. So while I'm over here sawing, she'll show you her process over there. That, guys, is how you turn an absolute junk log that wouldn't make really any good material for much of anything other than pallet wood, because once you take a log like that, it tends to bow and have some different problems, we'll say. But for the pallet wood, when you cut it into short lengths and things, it's no problem. So we're able to make something from nothing and utilize a material that we normally wouldn't. Now, I'm going to talk to you a little more in depth about that. In-depth thing I was going to tell you guys about that is, well, that's really a bad log that I wouldn't have brought here to start with. So another positive to logging your own and bringing your own materials in is, well, that would have been in the woods, not at the sawmill. That was what we call in the South pulpwood. That should have been ground up and sent for other materials. It wound up here. We made something from it, but I don't think I got it on camera because I don't want to show that, but I actually had to use the cant hook to turn that log 2 different times because of all the knots and the...
To say it was so little and so knotty.
So little and so knotty. It was actually hard to even deal with, even with having a hydraulic sawmill. So not your typical log that goes through the mill or what you want going through your mill. Now coming up next, I've got 2 very typical. I cut the trees, cut them to the correct length, and delimbed them. And they're going to go much easier, much faster. Probably going to swap it over to time-lapse, get you guys some quick cuts, and we're going to go into our normal, like, just production mode.
You get to watch us do what we do every day.
This is actually the bread and butter of what we do.
That's
so
right.
We're going to get to grinding on it. It's actually mist and rain out here, guys. So, well, it's one of those just days. It's literally, you probably can't tell on camera, but it's just misting. It's been misting all day. So
it's a hazy, gross day.
Yeah, kind of a gross day. But that new wall that I built, see, I've got it built all the way to my operating station. And just behind me, I've got to finish it, of course. But we're not wet. It keeps any blow that would come in from the westward side now we don't have an issue with. So pretty happy about that. Switching to time lapse. Hey, Britt, I just took them on a slow, I didn't speak there for like 30 seconds to let them hear the rain.
Oh yeah, it's going down now.
To me, it's really common under this condition. If the temperatures are mild and everything, this is kind of not a bad condition to work in. I like to hear the rain hitting down on the tin. Guys, that log provided a lot more than the little junk logs we did before.
A ton more.
And a lot more quality material. And that's really the best portion of it, is it being good quality material. Because we want to put out the best that we can. So guys, we're about to go and chop these up. I'm going to show you guys how the chopping process works. And we're going to get to it.
If you can guess the song that's playing in my radio right now, free t-shirt sent your way. No hints, no genre, guess the song, you'll never guess it. Pallet's finished. Catch you guys back here in the morning. We got to pick that thing up, put it on the trailer, and make a delivery. See you there.
Welcome back, guys. It's the next morning and we have to get this pallet strapped. So let's get to it. It's strapped. Time to load it up. That was a heavy pallet, guys. Our normal pallets are 40 inches and there's 327 on this one. But these are 24 inches and there was 600 on this one. So that made that pallet super heavy.
And like that, guys, we are back at the Sawmill. We are currently in our bus, which is our RV project. We finished up making our deliveries to the pallet company. Showed you guys how we do all that pallet sawing. And we got some interesting videos to come this week. We've got a large white oak order to get sent out and some cedar at the end of the week. So lots of sawmilling. Figured we would show a little bit of the bus. We did some work over the weekend, as you guys can see. Ended up getting this wall insulated here. And I got this wall stood up. Some more framework done. But if you guys are interested in seeing more of the RV build, bus conversion, schoolie, whichever you want to call it, all the same to me, comment down below. Guys, subscribe to the channel because it's totally free. So check us out. That is going to do it for this one, guys. We got a lot of that pallet production out the door. Just wanted to share with you guys and show you that is kind of the bread and butter of what we do here. And those are the logs that we logged in a video a few videos back. Check it out.
Yeah, go watch those.
If you haven't checked it out, go back a video or two and you'll find where we went logging. That was those logs. You see where they went from the timber all the way to the end product. So that's going to do it. So until next time, guys.
See ya.
Check us out on Instagram and
Patreon.
bam.